Van life 2025. Is it chaos or is it calm? Which one is it? Let's talk about van life for a change, okay? Hey, I want you to watch this all the way through, okay? And I want you to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, okay? And share this video. Okay. Well, it's not hard to adjust to happiness. It's really not. You know, one instance can kind of sum it up just a little bit. When I was out camping, the last day I was out, I was getting things organized, and I cleaned out some ice that was in my 12-volt refrigerator. And I had extra, and I put it by at the bottom of a tree. It'll melt into the tree. I like trees. Well, all of a sudden there was do you know what a stellar jay is? Well, I'll show you the video. Well, he swooped down and he kept picking up little pieces of ice and then flying up into the tree, coming down, picking up ice. And, you know, those are the moments that are so fun in van life because you're outside more. And these little things that happen are just so pleasant and they make you feel so good. Well, I've got my notes and I do want to talk about this. I want to talk about the chaos that is being reported recently by so many van life channels. You know, van life is over. We're all going to die. So I've quit doing the negative zone. This is a positive zone. No drama here. So let's talk about this. Let me look at my notes here. Really, van life isn't perfect. I'm not going to show you this perfect wonderland world. I'm going to show it like it really is. So van life really can be messy sometimes. It really can. So that's my message today. It's a little bit of both. But for me, mostly because I've been doing this for 8 years now. I am Minivan Lee. I'm Lee Thomas, better known as Minivan Lee. This is the Lee Thomas Show. This is my new little friend. I haven't named him yet, but he has become a big part of the Lee Thomas Show. So, hey. So let's discuss this thing called Van Life 2025. What's up with it? Because things keep changing. And this year there is quite a difference in van life. I'm feeling it. You're all feeling it. But I do want to say, again, I'm seeing, and you're sending them to me. You're sending me these links of channels, van life channels, that literally are spreading doom. I believe that some of it is true. I don't believe all of it. I really don't. Now, here's one thing I will say. If you're expecting chaos, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get chaos if that's what's in your mind. I like to expect the good things. I expect good outcomes. Now, also say if you're looking for a fight, you're going to find one. You really will. And if you are confrontational in your attitude, in your mannerisms, in the way you run your life, you're going to get chaos. You're going to get confrontation coming at you. Now, how do I know this? Because I've lived it. I've been through periods in my life where I was like, hey, how dare you say that to me? You cannot tell me what to do, things like that. Well, as I've gotten older, I have realized that that's not the best way to go. If you put honey out, you're going to get the sweetness back. Or at least, not in every case. I understand that. People do get accused of things when they're not doing them at all. But I also believe that we attract what we are. So if you want to have calm and not chaos, you've got to put out the calm. Van life is not over. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not over. It's just changing. It really is. Yes, some BLM land has been closed off because they're doing these certificate things. And so some of it's been closed off because they want to let the land rest just a little bit. Or so they say. I don't really know what's going on, and I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm going to go with the flow. I really am. So I don't believe that van life is going to end. I mean, how can it? There's so many of us living in vehicles. A lot of us are forced into it, and a lot of us did it on purpose. We want to live the nomad life. We want the freedom of it. We're tired of paying rent. We're tired of maintaining a home. We're tired of noisy, dangerous apartment living. We're tired of paying high utilities, having internet, having a router, things like that. I can deal with cell coverage. People say, well, how do you get internet? Well, it's because I have cell coverage. And on my main phone, I have a hotspot so I can connect my laptop, my other two phones to it if I need to. Got the internet, you got cable. Those things are really expensive. So living in a minivan is going to be very, very minimal. I've got my bins here. I've got things in them. I've got drawers, clothes, things I need. These are things I really need on an all-day basis. Dishes, personal care stuff, toothbrushes, stuff like that, and food that I'm going to eat, right? So it's very minimal, but there are a lot of people that are forced into doing it. There's no way that van life would be over. We're here. We're here to stay. We really are. So I got some notes. This is my teleprompter, okay? Let's see. Let's prop this up here. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm going to give you some tips on how to change from chaos to calm van life, okay? First of all, tone down the drama. Just tone it down. There's so many new, especially where I'm at, I am seeing so many really, the rigs that are kind of falling apart. I mean, some of them have bashes on the side. Some of them are duct taped. The bumpers are duct taped on. And I'm seeing, if you're hearing reports in Flagstaff of people being harassed or whatever, you might not be the ones doing it. But because there's so many new, just decrepit rigs, people doing unusual things that just you shouldn't do if you're going to be in a city, well, you probably got picked on because there's been a calling from the police department or the sheriffs to say, let's clean some of this out. Yeah, so a lot of people, I have not been harassed, but a lot of people have said, ooh, I see more police are patrolling, certain places. Yeah, I can see that because so many people moved in and they've taken advantage of a good thing, okay? Now, don't feed into the clickbait, okay? And the fear. Don't feed into that, seriously. If you're loud and flashy, you'll draw some problems. Keep a low profile, and quiet really is power. If you're going to go park somewhere, seriously, and you're in a parking lot, okay, or you're on somebody else's property, don't just let your dog out and tie it to your bumper. I've seen it. Oh my gosh. And don't, turn on the music and don't bring out your chairs. Yeah, don't do that. Now, you'll stick out and you'll get flagged if you have giant high-top rigs and you're parked for a long time in a private parking lot. You're gonna get looked at. The best thing, the reason that I have such calm, and it's not totally foolproof, but because I have calm is because I'm in a minivan. I don't have a high top. I don't have a carrier on top. I don't have visible solar on top of my roof. I just look like a normal person. Yeah. Well, you might say, well, yeah, but your windows are covered and they probably know you're in there. Yeah, they probably will, but they don't know for sure. I just look like a normal vehicle that the locals would have. Here's another big one. Stay flexible. Changes are here. We have to stay flexible. Go ahead and try out some BLM land, but if they're saying, no, you can't be here, then go look for something else. Don't just sit and argue and say, well, I'm the public and this is my land. This is public land. Yeah. Well, that's more confrontational. Spots come and go. Just stay flexible. Rules change and towns evolve. Some towns, maybe they're getting hit so hard with nomads that they've got the word out. Okay, they want a sweep going on. Let's get rid of some of these people, especially the bad-looking rigs. And if you have a nice-looking rig, you just might be one of those that got caught up in it. So don't take it too personal. Okay, they might just be saying, "We've had enough. This is crazy." What worked in 2022 might not work in 2025. Adaptability is one of the top survival skills. So be wise and strategic. Do your research. Know the area, the laws, and the vibe. Yes, I call it urban nestling. It kind of nestle in with the locals. I get a feel of what's going on, and I might talk to a few people, when I'm going into stores, I'll ask questions and things like that. So get a feel of the town, and it could be changed from the year before. Yeah, Flagstaff has changed a little bit since last year. Van life isn't just guesswork. It's planning, timing, and you have to use your instincts. So literally, mindset is everything, okay? It really is. Your mind and your attitude and your idea of the world, the way you look at the world, it's everything, because you could have two people standing beside each other. One looks at things this way and one looks at things this way. This life is totally different than this life. So really, an attitude and your mindset. If you constantly declare that it's all falling apart, it will for you, not for everybody else, okay? What you say out loud becomes what you live. Words, and I talk about this lately, words have a vibration. Words matter. You can say to this water over here, I hate you, and to this water over here, I love you. And I'm telling you, this water becomes poisonous. They've done studies on it. Yeah, it becomes chaotic when you freeze it. This makes beautiful crystals. So your words matter. They really, really do. I've been going in the morning and doing a lot of affirmations and praying and using very positive, loving words, because we're 70% water, so it really does affect us. But it also affects our food, our environment, all kinds of things. And they've even proven it affects inanimate, non-living, non-organisms like plastic, things like that. Your engine, your car engine, if you're constantly talking negative, it's going to affect everything around you. Let me get a drink of my tea. You want some? It's a brand new. I'll share it with you. This is immunity tea. There's a bunch of, there's echinacea and uva ursi, yeah. Calendula flower petals. Yummo. Yes. So if you constantly declare that it's falling apart, it will be for you. Whoops, I already said that. So speak life over your journey. Speak positive words over it. Now, I mentioned this too. Expect good things. Don't approach every stop like it's a battle, okay? It's not a battle. There are good people, safe places, and calm roads ahead of you. And if you speak those things, oh my gosh, what a change it's going to make. Train your eyes to see peaceful things. Don't always be looking for the negative. And I will tell you, as humans, we're wired for the negative. We have trained our minds, right? It's survival. So you're going to look for things that, are you going to trip over something? Is there something coming at you? Then when you know, that the world is safe around you, your environment is safe, then you can start looking at, oh, look at the beautiful flowers, oh, the birds and everything. But when you first approach an area that you haven't been to in a while, or you're new there, or you just pulled in with your car, you've been there, but you pulled in, you're going to kind of look around. You're not even going to be aware that you're doing it, but you're going to do it. And you're looking for anything that could create danger or harm to you. Then you can settle in. Then you settle in, okay? And like I said, a lot of this is unconscious. Now, pay your way when you can. If you've got income, support places that let you park, okay? Paid camping, less stress, more security. I'm not a boondocker. I have realized for me that out boondocking, there's always trouble. I remember the last time I boondocked with Rhonda and Kathy. Yeah, Rhonda and I pulled in, and Kathy had been preserving a place for us. And when we pulled in, this lady right over here, she was kind of far away, but she yelled. She goes, I hope you're not bringing in a whole group because this is my area. Boondocking. I have found that out boondocking, you're going to find trouble. You're just always going to do it, even in Quartzsite. So you're going to pull in, you're going to have a group, but you're going to be fighting maybe the big fifth wheels. A whole club comes in and they want that space, or that was their space 2 years ago. So it still is their space. I'm serious. Oh, it goes on. I'm telling you, it does go on. So boondocking is a little bit different. I like to camp. I pay for my space, right? It's mine. I have a picnic table. I mean, there's no arguments going on over it. So if you have the resources, I really do suggest that maybe not so much boondocking, but maybe go, if you want to be out, go get some campgrounds, okay? I do van life totally different. I know there's other people that do it like I do. Oh yeah, but probably not that many. I think that my style is very unique. I'm mostly in a city. Like when I go to Tucson, I'm in the city. There's not that much BLM or even camping. I'm in the city, but I know where to do it because it's a big city. I know where to go. I know the parks. I know where I can get electricity. I know where I can park at night. And so I'm mainly in the city. I really am, except for the summertime. Yeah. So calm, calm, calm. Most nomads aren't looking for a tribe. They're looking for peace. Some are looking for tribe. I want to mention that in just a second. A few real connections, a sense of safety, and the freedom to pack up when things stop feeling good, okay? Let's talk about the tribe aspect of it. I did have somebody just recently mention that she wants to do van life, and she wants to find a tribe. But she did mention, let's see, I think I have it here. I think I've got it. Oh, yes, this is from Isabella. Oh, yogurt. I love yogurt. Darling, you're fabulous. Thank you, darling. Thank you. So are you. Takes one to know one, right? Such a muse. Okay, indeed. Sometimes it's hard to adjust to some tribe members. I think this was from a different video that I talked about what can happen when you're traveling with other people on a regular basis. I mean, there can be conflict, right? I'm finding out that a tribe I choose rather than join will work best for me. Finding out that a tribe I choose. Well, I love that. But here's the issue. You might choose them, but are they going to choose you? Here's the real issue with nomads. Oh my gosh, we are a different breed. Yeah, we are. And we love to be independent. So finding a tribe that you travel with on a regular basis, the percentage, and they do work. Oh, they're there. But the percentage is so small because our whole nature is to be solo, to be independent. I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to talk to you. I don't. Yes. So finding somebody that you can hang with and be with on a regular basis, it's not easy. And it says lots of great people out there. Oh, yeah. But we are all going through stuff. I think truly like-minded tribes will work best. Yes. Well, good luck. Because, well, Max had a wonderful tribe, but they've kind of scattered. Everybody kind of went their own way. And the ones that are still around, yeah. I know. Have you been doing your lip exercises? Yeah. Got to do that. Keep your lips going. Yeah. Because as we get older, we lose our lips. Did you know that? Have you seen like older people, their lips kind of, after a while, they disappear. They just kind of go inward. Keep them out. Okay. Hope to find my little tribe soon. I do too, really. It can be done. It's just not as easy as a lot of people think it is. Thanks for all the cool things you teach us through your videos and books. Blessings. Yes. Okay. Well, okay. Is van life in 2025 calm? Or is it chaos? I'll tell you what mine is very calm. I have a really, my life is very calm. When I'm in the city, this is what I do when I'm in the city. I'm writing, okay? And I write in the afternoon. In the morning, I might film. I might clean out my van and, check, what's going on in the world, right? And then in the afternoon, I'm writing. So, yeah. So my life is pretty calm. But when I was out camping, then it was like, whoop, flipped right over. I wanted to be outside more. I wanted to listen. I didn't film as much this time camping because I just wanted to enjoy. And I've shown you so much about camping, what I do. It's almost like it's so repetitive. So you can let me know, like how you feel about that. Do you want to keep seeing me do the same things over and over? Maybe different outfit, different hairdo or whatever, different area. But it's basically the same. I'm organizing my stuff in the back. I'm pulling everything out of my van. I'm shaking things out, wiping things down. Oh my gosh, I'm exercising. Oh, and I'm putting out my solar. Those are the things I do. And if if there's like something around I want to I go see it and I show that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I just felt like I wanted to just be. I just wanted to be out there. Yeah. So, how to live in a minivan. The Minivan Lee way. Yes, it's on Amazon and it goes from A to Z. Okay. It talks about everything van life, everything nomad, how to live in a minivan. Do you like mine, everybody? Yeah. How to do that. And it's essential. It is the best, the most comprehensive, the best book on the market for van life. Yeah, and it's for not just for minivans, it's for SUVs and high tops and build outs and non-build outs. I don't have a build out, a non-build out. And most of everything coincides with RVs also, except maintenance of an RV. I have no clue, dumping gray water, black water. No, I don't know that. Okay. But there are essentials that you will need. And just living on the road, you're going to need a domicile. You're going to need to know how to get your mail, how to pick up packages, how to talk to your family about what's going on in your life, how to set things up, and some of the best places to go once you're actually on the road. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay calm. Now, as far as clickbait, yeah, I'll tell you, people love it. They love that clickbait, and they're making good money at it. I will let you know because you guys are clicking on it so much. Just a normal human behavior. They're making a mint. My last couple videos made $20 because I haven't established myself with this major positive zone, okay? So if you can share this, yeah, that really does help. And go to Amazon, type in Minivan Lee books and help support me that way. So yeah, I like the calm van life. I think you will too. If you're looking for a fight, remember, you're going to find one. You will. Love you guys. Mwah. I love you. I'll see you next time. Maybe tomorrow. 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 I love you. Good things are coming our way. Okay. One more thing. Somebody suggested that I do some readings of my books using my microphone because it sounds so good. So I'm going to start doing that. Okay. First, I'm going to start with 8 years living in a minivan. Right there. 8 years living in my minivan. And I'll start from the beginning and I will read them. And I think I'll do 30 minutes. Maybe they'll be relaxing for you. And then I'll put them in a playlist. So if you want to go back to them, you can just go ahead and turn them on. I hope y'all want to listen to it. Yeah, I'm going to start that today. I'm going to read today. You won't find it for a couple days. So, okay? Love you.